Today we're talking about Fundrise, what it is, why I invest in it, and what I hope to gain from it. Fundrise is a real estate crowdfunding investment platform that opens the doors for anyone to invest in private real estate. This is important because private real estate has previously only been available to accredited investors. An accredited investor is an individual or a business entity that is allowed to trade securities that may not be registered with financial authorities. To be an accredited investor, a person must have an annual income exceeding $200,000, $300,000 for joint income, for the last 2 years with the expectation of earning the same or a higher income in the current year, or a person with a net worth exceeding $1 million. I don't have either, so Fundrise allows access to investments that otherwise I would not be able to invest in. I love real estate, but I don't have thousands of dollars sitting around to buy up properties. Private real estate is a different ballgame and requires millions of dollars to purchase, and that's just money I don't have sitting around. Fundrise gives me the opportunity to diversify my investments in high-grade real estate without needing a ton of money or accreditation. Real estate is also illiquid, which means once you put your money in, it isn't easily pulled out. My stock portfolios can be liquidated really quickly, which leaves me susceptible to pulling my money when I shouldn't. Once you put your money into Fundrise, you're agreeing to leave your money in for at least 5 years. Having that barrier means I am unable to panic sell, and so Fundrise for me is a long-term investment, a long-term play, and it also gives me the peace of mind knowing that I can't just jump in and out whenever I want. I am simply trying to build a legacy for my family. Because of this, I have set up a few goals for my account. The first one is reaching $5,000 so that I can upgrade my account to the core investment. The second is going to be $100,000 so I can upgrade my account to the pro investment. And then the last goal is reaching $1 million within my portfolio. Fundrise was founded in 2010 and wasn't launched until 2012. And a lot of things have changed since then. When I initially found Fundrise, you had to make an initial investment of $500, which was a bit out of my price range. And since then, it has been dropped to $10. This was really exciting for me because it allows me to utilize this platform to help diversify my investment portfolio. Having said that, let's jump over to my dashboard and show you guys what the Fundrise app and or website looks like. So here's the Fundrise dashboard. It looks so good. It looks incredible. And it reminds me a lot of Robinhood in the way that their platform and their app is put together. It's just very sleek, very clean, and appealing to the eyes. And I think that is one of the things that attracts your everyday investor, your average investor, your retail investor to certain platforms. It's just the way that it looks, how it operates, and how smooth it operates. So this is my account total. As you can tell, I have a starter account, which is the account level that you'll start at if you only invest $10. My net returns to date is 1 penny. I'm really proud of that penny and really excited to see that grow over time. And then my initial investment so far has been $30. I actually put in $10. It's just this is the third week that I have been utilizing Fundrise. And so as you can tell, there's $30 in there. Your returns, your dividends for 2021 year to date are zero, all-time zero. Appreciation 2021 year to date, a penny, all-time a penny. Advisory fees, I haven't paid any of those yet, but the advisory fee I believe is 0.85, and this is where you will see how much you've paid in advisory fees for the year, and then obviously all time. From here, you can kind of check and see your investment and how it's working over time. For whatever reason, my initial $10 took about 6 days to be put into the account and process. And then the next $10, it basically just skipped $20 and went straight to $30. Not entirely sure what happened there, but I'm not going to complain. It's in the account and I'm happy to see how this changes over time. This is your goal. I have built wealth Also build a legacy. This is set to $1 million. And or actually, I think I changed it to $4,000, but eventually this will be $1 million. But I'm on track for the $4,000, and you can go in there and change your goals whenever you want. The news feed, this is an area in which they send you articles about what they're doing within the company and within the app. Also, just tips and tricks, help when you want it. It kind of guides you through how you can utilize Fundrise Dashboard, guides you through the dashboard. And then when you first start investing, you'll get, at least for me, I got this note from the CEO, what to expect from Fundrise in a financial crisis. This just talked about COVID and how it affected Fundrise, and it gives you an idea of what is going to happen if we have another financial crisis moving into the future. Right here, you can see my active projects. I have 32 active projects currently within my starter portfolio. Fixed income, core plus, value add, opportunistic are the 4 different portfolio types. And you can go in when you get to a certain point, which is the core. I believe it's the core portfolio will allow you to adjust and make certain decisions, and it will allow you to go in and buy certain funds and e-reads and whatnot. For me, I think I'm just going to put the money in and let the professionals deal with it. This is something that I want to do passively. I don't want to have to mess with this. I don't want to be hands-on. Along with my Robinhood, I don't want to have to go in and buy in individual stocks, things of that nature. I want it to be passive and let the professionals do it, so that I have peace of mind. So this is the dashboard, the overall view. Really, really nice. My favorite color is blue, so I love it. And then I love another thing I love about the Fundrise platform is that they're very transparent with the things that are going on within your account and within the company. So we're going to jump over here to performance. I have nothing here. I haven't been with Fundrise long enough for any of this information to be available to me. However, I am in the interval fund, and if I click on the interval fund, it will tell you what my funds are doing. All my funds are within this fund. So my position as of right now, I have $20 worth of shares. So quantity is 1.651 shares. Current NAV per share, price per share is $12.12. Obviously, this would jump up to $30 whenever the $30 transaction is completed. But this is where I'm at. And as you build your portfolio, you will gain access to more funds, more e-reads, and you'll be able to look at those individually, see what your shares are. This ramping up means that the fund is not 100% operational. They're still working on different projects within the portfolio, and that this isn't generating as much money as it will be whenever it's done ramping up. As you can see here, 0 dividends, the appreciation 1 cent. Now, this is the thing that I am really, really excited about. Here is the different projects that my money is currently invested in. Like I said, there are 32 different active projects. And this is what I mean by private real estate and accredited, why you need to be accredited and why Fundrise is so awesome. Let's take the stabilized apartments. Now, these are really, really nice looking apartments. We can look at the details here. These apartments are based out of, let's see, Charleston, South Carolina. Let's see if I can look up some of the photos. It tells you the type of funds and REITs that it's a part of. So part of it's interval fund, another part is balanced E-REIT 2. And that's what I'm talking about different being invested in multiple projects and portfolios within the Fundrise app and or on the website here, which, by the way, there's not a difference between the two. They're both the same. But let's look at this actual apartment complex here. These are some of the photos. These are insanely nice apartments. Like, these are apartments I would want to live in. I don't know what the monthly fee is or how much rent is or anything like that. But we've acquired Highland Exchange, a 276 unit apartment community in North Charleston, South Carolina, for a purchase price of roughly $54.6 million. Keep that in mind. I don't know about you, but I don't have $50 million sitting around. I don't even have 20% or whatever the percentage is that you have to put down on an apartment complex, on a multifamily complex like this. That's why Fundrise is so powerful. And I know there are other crowdfunding investment apps. I haven't looked into them. This was the first one I found. This is the app that really started it all. And for me, I just wanted to go with something that was well known. But I just don't have that kind of money sitting around. And with $10, being able to invest in something like this is mind-numbing to me, mind-boggling to me, and might be something to consider if you're looking to get involved in real estate. At a strategic level, this investment fits within our affordably priced Sunbelt apartment/rental housing thesis. From millennials to retirees, a broad group of Americans has been taking part in a migration from northern to southern states over the past decade, driving continued demand for well-priced, well-located real estate and supporting steady returns for disciplined investors. This is all information that is available to you guys if you want to go and look at what Fundrise is doing, what they're invested in, and how it might be able to help you build the wealth that you want. Let's get out of this really quickly. Last thing I want to talk about is the news feed. Now, what's really, really cool about this, this is what I meant by like they send you articles and they update you on things that they're doing. Like right here, this is the newest acquisition for my portfolio specifically. And also you can go over here and go to projects. So this came out on October 11th, 2021. The new acquisition is an apartment complex near Houston, Texas. And I just want to go over this with you guys and again, show you the photos here. Nice looking apartments, well staged. As you can tell here, photos are really, really good. But it looks like this apartment complex has just been taken care of. Whoever they bought it from took very good care of this apartment complex. Now, we've acquired the Cobalt at Lake Houston, a 296 unit apartment community in Humble, Texas for a purchase price of roughly $49.5 million. Again, don't have that kind of money sitting down. At a strategic level, this investment fits within our affordably priced Sunbelt apartment/rental housing thesis, okay? We believe that this long-term trend has only been further accelerated by the pandemic. In an economy where remote work is becoming the norm for more and more people, we expect that an increasing share of the population won't need to live in expensive gateway cities and will instead seek out locations that offer lower living costs and more agreeable climates. This acquisition was made by a joint venture between two Fundrise-sponsored funds, the Fundrise Interval Fund, which invested roughly $20.6 million, and the Balanced eREIT II, which invested roughly $2.3 million. A senior loan in the amount of roughly $27.9 million was also provided. The investment amounts include a budget for financing and other soft costs, bringing our total projected commitment to approximately $50.9 million. This is part of the Core Plus strategy, which the Core Plus strategy is acquire and operate stabilized cash flowing real estate. And we can go over their strategies really quickly here. The fixed income is provide real estate backed loans or similar structured financing. Core Plus, acquire and operate stabilized cash flowing real estate. Value add, acquire real estate that needs improvements and or lease up. Opportunistic, acquire and redevelop the real estate, often from the ground up. Again, all this information you can go find, just go to the Fundrise website and just start reading over what some of the things that they're doing, what some of these portfolios and strategies do, and how it might be able to help you move forward with your investment into the future. None of this is investment advice. This is strictly for fun and educational purposes, and just to give you an idea of the options out there when it comes to putting your money to work for you. For me, I'm going to do hopefully weekly updates on Fundrise, and then I will do updates on whatever new acquisitions I receive within my portfolio. I 100% believe in Fundrise. I appreciate how transparent they are. I love the fact that they have different strategies and different portfolios that you can invest in. I love that you're able to go in and personally decide what to invest in, while also leaving it up to the professionals if you want to take a back seat to investing. I believe that this business will allow me to build the type of wealth and legacy that I want for my family and the family that I have that come after me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment down below if this is something that you invest in or have been thinking about investing in, and what you think they could do better and what really excites you about the platform. My name is Oscar, and I will catch you guys in the next video.